next we got another person. We got a person coming up with some fantastic hair, and believe me, I know fantastic hair when I see it. Everyone put your hands together for the very funny Brandie Posey, everybody!
This whole fucking night. This is awesome. This is good goddamn crowd. Fuck yeah. I want to start off by talking about medieval times. Who's been? Anybody been? You're my people. Fuck yes. So this is who I am as a person, and this should describe Los Angeles comedy for you in general. My mom passed away a year and a half ago, and on the anniversary of my mom's death, a bunch of my friends kicked in and surprised me with 2 tickets to medieval times. That's the Los Angeles comedy scene in a nutshell. Just like, we know you're sad and you're hurting, but we're gonna like take care of that, but also kind of fuck you in a funny way. Really beautiful, warms your heart, and that's the kind of love that I'm used to. So it feels like you're home. I love it. So I went to medieval times because of an asshole on my on Father's Day. That was the day that I decided to go. Because I've kind of become my own father, I realized. I pay all of my own bills, and I'm constantly disappointed at everything that I do. Nothing I do is good enough. It's totally fine. So I went to medieval times with my boyfriend, bought the Father's Day package for myself, and guys, highly recommend it. Because the Father's Day package at medieval time comes with a stein that says royalty. It comes with a half cape that says dad rules. It's in my car right now. It's never less than 100 feet away from me at any given point. Powers me. It's awesome. And then I got my photo taken on a shield that says that I was a knight for the day. And there is nothing like handing a ticket to a scared 15-year-old squire and saying, I'm the father. Like, that's how we should all be learning about gender fluidity. Like, that should be it. You should be in tights, and I can just be like, he's not the dad, I'm the dad today. That's how it goes. It's beautiful. We're at medieval times, and I met a kid. I don't want kids, but I met a kid that I feel like we should all have. I met a 5-year-old. The most confident child I've ever met in my entire life. This kid was holding both of his parents' hands in line, like this. Just squeezing them with like all of the excitement they couldn't contain in his body. And he just goes, I need 5 things today! And then he proceeded to list sword, scabbard, helmet, chainmail, horse! How many times has this kid seen Glengarry Glen Ross? Holy shit! Just threw that last one out there just to close the deal, and I was like, oh my god, can I steal? Like, I've never wanted to kidnap a child, but I wanted to kidnap that child. Because the last time that I asked for a raise, I started crying. And I was like, fuck man, I need this kid to come into an office with me and be like, she's gonna need 5 things. She needs equal pay, maternity leave, an end to rape culture, unquestionable reproductive rights, and a horse! And I think that's feminism. It was cool to get tickets to medieval times for my the anniversary of my dead mom. I was the person that was like put in charge of picking out the clothes that she was buried in when she passed away, which is like a weird moment in your life to have your fashion sense just put on notice. It's like a weird moment because you're like, I guess I'm going shopping right now. I guess we're gonna go to a mall? My heart's broken. All right, let's do this. And it's weird because you go to a mall and you're like walking past a food court and you're like, all right, it's weird. People can just eat Panda Express when I'm dying inside. That's fine. Fuck you, Panda Express people. And it's weird because you're so angry at Panda Express, and you're like, you try to figure out where you want to go, and you're like, well, I love this person, so we're not going to go to Forever 21. But, you know, if I'm being honest, we're on a budget. It's only getting worn once. So Banana Republic's out too. You hope once, twice means zombies. You don't want that. So then you go to one place and one place only, and this is the name, and this should be their slogan. It should be, Macy's, the clothes that we bury our loved ones in. Because Macy's is exactly where you go, you guys. Macy's is like, you got that fun and casual, corporate casual, like fun and flirty, like 3/4-inch sleeve. That's what you put on a corpse, you guys. Macy's is where you go if you're like the wife of a congresswoman that hasn't been fucked right in 20 years or the recently deceased. Macy's is where where you go if you're just like a shivering chihuahua of a woman that's just like, he's not gay, he's not gay, he's not gay. Or a fresh corpse, you go to Macy's. Then it's weird because you pick out an outfit and you take it up to like a little girl working at a register and she like barely looks up from her phone and she's just like, oh my god, it's so cute, it's so cute. And you're like, is it cute? Because this is how cute I need this dress and cardigan ensemble to be. I need it to be so cute that not only would me and my kids and my grandkids, but when my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandkids are wiped from the face of the earth. Not just us, but like all of humanity is fucking gone because of our ignorance and greed and letting this awesome thing that we have go. When we're all fucking gone, and the lizards become sentient and take their place atop the food chain. And those lizard people develop a society, and that society develops lizard archaeologists. And those lizard archaeologists win a grant. And then you use that money to dig up my mom, and he didn't be like, God damn, this bitch is fierce! Is that how cute this outfit is? You make eye contact with me when you answer. And that's how you ruin a child's life while also grieving. Women are really good multitaskers. Oh man, last Christmas was the first one without my mom. And there's a thing that happens when you're relatively young and you lose a parent. And that thing is that your surviving parent will introduce you to the friends that your dead parent kept away from you for 30 years, which is fun. That's how I met my dad's friend, Larry. Larry lives in a mobile home on the eastern shore of Maryland, which I have no problem with because I think that mobile homes are just tiny houses for people that don't like documentaries. You guys get that the majority of the world lives in tiny houses. We're just called shacks everywhere else. The third world is full of tiny houses. Also, farm to table in the rest of the country is a fucking hunter with a garden. Larry's one of those guys. He's super hipster. He's like the proto-hipster. And he uses all the parts of every animal that he kills, which is great. That's what you should do. Which is a lot, though, because he has all of them taxidermied and he lives in a mobile home. And I walked into his house, and in his foyer, he had, I'm not joking about this, 17 deer heads just lining and staring down at me. And because it was Christmas, they all had Santa hats on them. I walked in and I was like, is this where the reindeer go? Oh my god. Like, I'm a 31-year-old woman and I was like, that was the day that I finally became an adult. I was like, this is the day, this is where you should go when you turn 18. You walk in and they're just like, Santa's not real, now you pay taxes forever. It's fucking amazing. And then I walked into his kitchen and that's where I met my spirit animal, you guys. My spirit animal is a dead taxidermy black bear on a piece of wood just staring out at a forest that it would never get to run through again. And I was like, sweet bear, Larry. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get one more of those before I die. And I was like, holy shit, that's a goal. You wanna kill 2 bears in this lifetime? My New Year's resolution is just to read less think pieces in 2015, and I have failed! I'm upset and angry all the time. I'm fighting with so many idiots constantly. I want to be more like Larry, which means I think my mom was right to keep him away from me for 31 years. I actually do live in a trailer park up in Eagle Rock. It's a really awesome place. I love it. I feel really smug about it because I'm just like, yeah, I'm a mobile homeowner in Los Angeles. No big deal. But we're right next to this school, and the kids that go to the school, the only thing they study are orchestral strings and dance. And they're next to a trailer park. And that's America in 2015. And it used to piss me off, but then I was like, well, everybody that I know that has real jobs isn't using their degrees, so you might as well just be treating children to be street performers someday. That feels like what should happen eventually, whatever. And it's amazing because they're all these they're all orchestra goth kids. They're all goth kids. It's just a school of California goth kids. And they're all super angsty because they all think they're misunderstood. And I'm like, no, but you're all friends. You're all friends with each other. I'm the creepy lady that lives next door to them. Just watching them all eat Taco Bell in silence 10 feet apart from each other during their lunch break. Just, why aren't you guys friends with each other? Come on, you can do this. And it's weird because they don't see me, because I'm 31, and there's like a weird thing, like when you're a woman that hits your 30s, you just kind of become like a little bit invisible. Like not like 100% transparent, but like you're a little translucent. Because when you stop being the most fuckable thing in the room, people just like stop seeing you just a little bit more. And it's weird because it happens like with the kids too, because they're like, I understand 40 because my parents are 40, and I understand 20 because that's what I want to be someday, but 30, I don't know what the fuck to do with that decade. And like I will like wear bright muumuus when I walk my dog just to be like, hi, do you see me yet? No, you don't? Okay, great, that's fine, just ignore me completely. And it used to bum me out, but I've decided I'm just gonna start robbing banks. Because if you can't see me, fuck that, I'm gonna get rich. Any other ladies in here in their 30s want to like not wear makeup, put on some sweatpants, and become millionaires overnight? So we're gonna go rob a bunch of banks, and then when they bring in a sketch artist, the security guard is just gonna be like, I don't know, I just remember they all look tired.